Hello. Obviously, again, our thoughts and prayers are with the families of the people that lost their lives today and all the people that are injured. Senseless deaths, to say the least. Changes the new normal in a family's life forever, whether it be no mom, no dad, no brother, no sister, or whatever it may be. Obviously, we're fortunate to live in such a fantastic city with great first responders and the work they've done, but it's so important that we rally around these people, help out and do everything we can. We got a fantastic city. We can't let this get in the way of what we got going. Tragic, to say the least.
Mike, given the sort of wide gap between the hockey game and what happened, how did you choose to handle that news? Did you guys talk about it ahead of time?
Well, we didn't talk about it in a big group. We spent the whole time talking about it. So that's all everyone was talking about right from the get-go. And I mean, the bottom line was our job to do what we could to do our job here tonight. I was just thinking, I live in Yorkville. I walk around Yorkville all the time. I mean, you're just out there enjoying a beautiful day in Toronto and senseless activity like that. Now, I hope it's, I don't know anything about it. I probably shouldn't talk. I just, mental health is unbelievable and how important it is. Scary.
Mike, what did your team show you tonight from coming back from the first goal against, killing the penalties in the third, and even Zach's disallowed goal?
Yeah, I mean, just good jam. We've been talking about all along. We're playing a really good team in Boston. The series is fun. It's high end. There's no room. They got high end players, but we think we're going to win. And so we thought that all along. We started poorly, and we've crawled our way back. And now you have an opportunity of a lifetime. And that's what we talked about tonight. This is fun. This is where you want to be. Going to the third period, this is fun. This is where you want to be. You want to be in these moments in your life. You don't remember everything in your life. What you do is you remember moments. You remember, and you want to create those moments. You want to create memories. Here's an opportunity for us to create memories with a good group of guys, like each other a lot, play hard for one another. We had a good regular season. We want to have a good playoffs. So now we've got to go to Boston, get the clam chowder like I talked about, and then got to dig in and win a game.
Going back to when you were down 3-1, how do you think you guys have managed to claw back in this series? What's changed for you the last two games?
Well, I think when we were down 2-0, we weren't very happy with ourselves just because we feel we're a better hockey club than that. In game two, we thought we played way better than the score indicated, especially at the start. The puck just kept going in our net. And, if you look at last game, we got off to a great start and then still kind of found a way to get in our own way. So we haven't been smooth. I liked our third period tonight. But I think when you got young people and lots of them, I mean, Dermy, Chiappi, Johnny haven't even hardly played in the league, and you're out there in big moments. And I think it's great for our team and the development of our team. So we just got to keep grinding. We got a good day tomorrow, and we get to enjoy this tonight and get ready for the first 10 minutes in Boston. Should be a ton of fun. And what an opportunity, and I think that's how we got to go about it, is what an opportunity is for all of us. And I've said this before, as a player, you want to be known as someone who gets it done when it matters. And all that means is doing your simple part for the group to have success.
Mike, I apologize if this has been asked already. You have a number of young guys on your team from the city.
Yeah.
And this day being what it's been.
Yeah.
Did you have to do anything, say anything?
Well,
guys from here?
we talked about that. We addressed that because it was the conversation. Guys are here 3 hours before. That's all anybody talked about. So we didn't have a team talk per se. That was the conversation the whole time leading into it. And we've already talked about, what a senseless loss. And you just think 10 homes tonight and then probably 26 in total for the injured people, however bad they're injured. Life's changed forever in a second. Needless loss.
You talked about players rising to the occasion in big moments. What have you thought of Thomas Lukanich the last three games coming through the way he has?
Well, he's done good, and even to the point tonight, I was going to go back with Naz there, but he's been doing a good job. And every time you come back, your second game's not quite as good. Now we got to get now's the opportunity to be as dominant as he can be too. But I thought Pluck did a real good job, and Marner and Marlowe are really skating. And then with the D on the back, I thought Riley was, he was one of the, on the back end, it was hard to make plays tonight. And I thought Riley did a lot of it. And obviously Hainsey does what he does.
Mike, you've been through a fair number of game sevens in your career, but you do have a good number of guys in that room who haven't.
Right.
What do you impart on them, and what can you expect to see from them?
Well, that's what we talked about. Scoring first in Game 7 is a huge deal. I can tell you that. But in saying all that, enjoying it, that to me is the biggest thing. Living in the present and enjoying the moment. You're going to be ready to go. Don't spend the whole day tomorrow, the next day getting ready and all wound up. Just relax and get ready for one shift. That's all you got to do. Be ready for one shift. Then you got time on your next. You're sitting on the bench to get ready for the next one. You're going to be fine. It should be good. We look forward to it. These are the growing moments in your life as a player, and you want to take advantage of them.
Have you seen something change over the course of the series with Freddie? I mean, other than the fact he's obviously stopped some more shots, whether it be more confident or more willing to battle. He took an elbow to the face tonight and still rebounded.
Yeah, I don't know about the elbow per se, but what I would say to you is it didn't go very good for him early. Yeah, I've never been a goalie. I don't know what it's like when you're in there and you can't get hit. It's just got to be tough being a goalie, I would think. And then it's way more fun when you're in there and you keep getting hit. But he's been good for us all year long, and he trusts himself. And that doesn't mean, as a professional athlete, at times your confidence hasn't wavered a little bit. But he's dug himself out of where he was in, and he's been a key part for us all year long. There's no reason he won't continue to be.
What do you think the biggest key to Mitch Marner's progression from last year's playoff time to this year's been?
Well, he's way stronger, knows how to play. Well, Mitch was fortunate before he got here. He was with the Hunters in London, and he did a ton of winning. And so he's learned how to win. He's learned how to be F3. He's learned how to track the puck. He's learned how to compete. And so he has all those things plus his skill set. But what he's done at playoff time is he's put his work ahead of his skill, and he's having success.